rapper screaming babies. He seats with 50 ads and popcorn kernels in his teeth. There's still not one that he won't see, 'cause Doug loves movies.
Hey, everybody. My name is Doug, and I love movies. Coming to you with night 2 of 12 Guests of Christmas, West Coast edition at Largo at the Coronet in Los Angeles. Oh man, we are doing it. There's like a hubbub like people are buzzing backstage. My guests are excited to get out here. It's Wednesday, December 13th, 2017. You know, it's around this time of year that I finally get the date right. I finally just spit that year out, 2017. And this is our 82nd show this year. Yeah. And, you know, probably not as many next year. So enjoy it while you can. I realize, you know, we're going to have, by the end of the year, we'll probably have about 90 shows. And I'm like looking at that going, I could do less. But I'm not doing less starting immediately because Doug Loves Movies is coming to Orlando, Florida at the Improv tomorrow night, Houston at the Secret Group Friday, Hyenas in Dallas on Saturday at 4:20, LOL Comedy in San Antonio on Sunday night, Cap City in Austin on Monday, December 18th, San Francisco at Cobb's on Tuesday, December 19th, and the Punchline in Sacramento next Wednesday. The next LA show is January 2nd at 8 o'clock at UCB Franklin. Normally we're at 9:30, but there is no Put Your Hands Together that night, so I am anchoring the evening at 8 o'clock. And all of my dates and deets are at DougLovesMovies.com.
That's DougLovesMovies.com! Yeah!
There's always people who like to do a longer yeah. Really starving for attention. That would totally be me if I was in the audience. This prize bag, I have mixed feelings about this prize bag because I brought a lovely Doug Loves Movies shirt that's way too small for a lot of people. Yeah, I brought a hat that I never want to wear again. Maybe I'd want to wear it again, but for now it doesn't seem right. It's a Monsters University hat. It's not the right time to support Pixar. That's all I'm saying. But you can if you want. This is weird. I got this medical grade Elexicure CBD cannabidiol oil. Cannabidiol. It's like cannabis oil, I guess. It's a pain relief roll-on. Yeah, and I saw Esther Koo on Instagram was raving about it. Says it's amazing. I don't know what it does, but good luck to whoever wins it. And I got a sippy cup from another Broadway show. And some, this is a chapstick that's supposedly got weed in it. I don't know really if I want to get my lips high. And a regular, just a plain red one, but also a Christmassy Peacemaker pipe. I'm almost finally, after a whole year, I'm almost out of Christmassy Peacemaker pipes. That's all the stuff I brought, but it almost doesn't even matter because I've got 12 guests coming out here who all brought something for the prize bag as well, as long as they didn't forget. So You already know who 3 of them are if you listened to last night's episode or if you were here. Who was here last night? Thank you for coming twice. That's very nice of you. And please give a big warm welcome to Demi Adejuyigbe, Joe DeRosa, Mark Ellis, Lisa Delarios, Adam Green, Kevin Kraft, Ricky Lindholm, Rosa Salazar, Jeff Tate, Jeremiah Watkins, Jacob Siroff, and Josh Wolf. Oh my goodness, what an amazing panel I've assembled. And I've already noticed that one of my guests has chosen to sit on a small chair behind the chair he was supposed to sit on. Jeff, pass him the microphone for a second. Kevin, what's the matter? Why are you sitting like that? Do you want people?
It was an open chair.
You don't want people to see you? No, you're supposed to sit on that stool in front of it.
Okay. I'll level up.
There you go. Yeah, that empty one behind you is just in case you want to put a beverage on it or something.
Man, Doug, these games keep getting easier.
All right, let's meet them individually. And if you have listened or were here last night, you know this takes a while. The bulk of the show is meeting everybody. And then we tag on a little game there at the end. But let's start directly to my left. Joining us for, I don't know, maybe her 3rd time. It's Rosa Salazar!
Hello.
Now, you just had a very exciting thing happen.
Are there like chips behind
Released
me?
to the, what? Yeah, Kevin is ruffling a bag. He's really,
I love that.
I don't think of him as a disruptive type, but he's really being weird tonight. And also, I don't like his sweater at all. But Rosa, your trailer for this amazing Robert Rodriguez, James Cameron joint, Alita Battle Angel, the trailer just came out and it's extremely controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you play the lead character, but you have crazy giant eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you? What do you say
I
to
think
people?
it's perfect.
Right?
Yeah, I think it's wonderful.
so interesting to look at.
I just think it's fun because I don't ever want a movie to come out and everyone's like, I get it. Like, I just never want that.
Right, it's more fun that some people are like, why are your eyes so big?
I spent... That's exactly how they say. I watched every reaction video on YouTube and like did a deep dive on YouTube, and it was amazing. I didn't know there was this underworld of reaction videos.
They don't know you. Your eyes are pretty big anyway.
I know. I smoke so much weed to try to diminish the bigness, but it doesn't work at all.
But yeah, it's a really interesting look. I saw one guy who was mad because you have big eyes, but other characters don't. Is that true?
Well, I guess you're gonna have to see the movie.
You're right. So when does it come out?
July 2018.
Okay, so people have plenty of time to be mad about it.
Yeah. As long as you keep talking about it and come see it, then I don't give a fuck what you say.
I mean, to me, I've always been a fan of Keane paintings, and it looks awesome.
You guys are pretty optimistic there's going to be a July 2018.
Doug Jones.
Jeff, give that mic to Demi.
I also don't think we're going to have a July next year.
Okay, give that mic to... Oh, Jeremiah has a mic. Give it to Lisa. I just want people to let me get through this. But thank you for being here, Rosa.
You're welcome.
Yeah, what'd you bring for the prize bag?
I'm also promoting... I have a hair in my mouth. I'm also promoting a t-shirt. I'm also promoting a movie called Maze Runner: The Death Cure, which I'm also in. And here's a t-shirt that I wore to bed one night and then washed.
That's a sexy item.
But then
Is that illegal? Hashtag Fox 20th Century Fox.
one guy was so excited until he heard "and then washed."
It's long sleeves though. You got long sleeves on it, so that's super nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Winner.
When does this movie come out?
January 26th, 2018.
Closing out the Maze Runner trilogy.
That's right. We're curing death.
And Maze Runner, of course, is people who run for corn.
They are getting easier, actually.
All right. Pass the microphone to your left there, Rosa, because we're going to say hi to a returning champion from last evening. It's Joe DeRosa, everybody.
Hi, everybody. You thought last night's show was really long? I didn't. It was fine. I felt
It was about $1:45 before we even started the game part.
Yeah. I mean, I was
lengthy.
impressed that you got a whole episode done merely in the time it takes to watch 2 of the Hobbit movies.
Do you know that each of those movies is about 2 hours and 30 minutes, right?
You know that comedy's about exaggeration, right?
Right, but why would watching it twice be that crazy of an exaggeration to get
Yeah, that's what
comedy?
he's saying, is that you needed to make it more Hobbit movies to be an
No,
exaggeration.
there were 3 Hobbit movies. I said I watched 2.
Yeah, and it takes about 9 hours to watch them, and the show last night was 2 hours and 45
So I
minutes.
said it took the time to watch 2 of them.
Fuck your math comedy.
No, Joe's like, this thing that took an hour longer than what we did last night, it was like that.
How'd you get a mic again?
I know.
I don't know. Listen, I reached for it. I blame Lisa. She shouldn't have gave it back to me.
Joe, what place did you come in last evening?
Well, I came in 4th, but then Jeremy Long, or Justin
Long.
who the whole night, all I wanted to say to Justin Long was, "Hey, Justin, I'm long, and I'm strong, and I'm down to get the friction on."
You were hoping to say that to him.
Yeah, I never got a chance. Anyway, oh yeah, it probably is. But he came in 3rd, and then he couldn't do it, so then I got bumped up to 3rd.
I think he won the whole thing and couldn't do it.
Oh,
tonight.
yeah.
He's got a benefit. He's got a benefit over the Fonda tonight. That's for charity. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. And I'm mad at all of you for not going to that and coming to this. But what do you got for the bag tonight, dude?
Well, Doug, I've never told you this about myself, but I have a pretty extensive autograph collection at home. I've been collecting my whole life.
What's your best one?
Well, I've got a lot of great ones at home.
What's your best one? Do you understand how questions work?
Why are you so aggro? That's my new character, lady from Austin, Texas.
Hey.
My best one is I bought it. This wasn't written to me, but I bought a Marlon Brando autograph, which was pretty fucking
It's a
sweet.
pretty good one.
Yeah, but these have started to kind of pile up, and I was like, you know what? I want to actually give one of the things from my autograph collection to the gift bag tonight, so you guys can have it. And this is actually a book that George Carlin gave me when I met him. He came into a club when I was on the road, and he saw my set, and he wrote a thing in here. Yeah, but I have something else from him too that's better than this. But anyway, he wrote this nice little inscription, and this is totally legit. This was right before he died. Jesus, it was like 2 months before he died. Dear Joe, wow, great set tonight. You asked for my advice.
I didn't say shit. I bet you did have a great set.
Yeah.
He was.
Hold on, listen to what he says. You asked for my advice when we spoke, so here it is. Changing even one small aspect of what you do on stage would be like one attending the symphony and instructing the first chair cellist how to finger his bow. One does not attempt to improve upon genius. One lets it be. So I'm letting you be, you genius. I can't wait to spend this next phase of my long career celebrating you and letting your work inspire me. Let's hope I don't die soon. LOL. GTFOH. Love, Georgie. That's real. That's a real thing from George Carlin to me. And listen to the shitty applause.
They're confused.
Reading that was like sitting through a 16th of The Hobbit.
I tried to have a fun gift. I was going to do an autographed copy of the Joy DVD. I was going to say Jennifer Lawrence wrote to me, thanks for telling me to take this role. Who knew so many people gave a shit about mop movies?
Real quick, Joe, could you tell us about everything you ever haven't done? All right, we got some strong competitors tonight, so let's move on to someone who's going to be a real challenge to last night's winners. It's Jacob Siroff, everybody.
Hey, Doug. Hey, everybody. Same.
Thanks for being here, dude.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I was gonna pull out my yearbook that Roy Moore autographed, but I guess Joe kind of ruined the whole autographed celebrity thing for everybody. I mean, just because it was so long, there's no time for me to do it now.
It was pretty amazing. I was like looking over his shoulder going, we have to listen to all of this? You wrote the longest fake inscription.
I believed it until LOL.
You guys should have seen how hard Joe DeRosa worked on that backstage. He was coming up, he was like Robert Frost. He was struck with inspiration at the moment. We ran the lines with each other. I thought it was a great inscription, and I think this crowd should have given him more of applause for what he wrote. Because if it was real...
I think you asking for applause should have gotten more applause.
You know what? Next time, I'll bring a shirt I fucking slept in. Sorry for trying.
This isn't my turn, right? This is still Joe's turn.
Yeah, Jacob, what'd you bring?
I brought something that was a gift to me that I'm going to re-gift. It's a beer cozy that says, it's purple, it says, I'm shy, and then in parentheses, but I've got a big dick. Now, neither of those things are true about me.
A lady gave you that?
A lady gave me that. I'm not shy, and I don't have a big dick. And then it says Mexico on it for some reason, and I've never been to Mexico. So, yeah. So you can build a wall around your beer with that thing. I hope you have a big dick, whoever gets it.
What does that have to
Ma'am?
do with Mexico? It's bizarre. I'm gonna put my drink in it, though.
The national bird of Mexico is a big dick.
Keep that thing cold and funny. Thanks for being here, Jacob. Do you feel you feeling good? You feel like you're gonna be competitive tonight?
I feel like I'm always in the mix, but I don't know. There's some people I've never played with, and then some people that are pretty good. So yeah, it should be interesting.
All right, we'll see what happens.
I think I'll come in about top 19, though.
All right.
Minimum.
How do you feel about Yorkies as a species of animal?
I like small dogs.
There you go.
I'm on board. I like small
Let's
dogs.
meet this next guy because he fucking loves small dogs.
That's my intro. I love small dogs.
Adam Green is here, everybody. One of the hosts of the podcast, The Movie Crypt, but also, to me, more importantly, he just did a 48-hour marathon to raise money to rescue Yorkies. Yeah.
Thank you.
And how much money did you make over the weekend, this last weekend?
Just under $23,000.
Yeah.
So that's it's something like 16 and a half wheelbarrows of Yorkies that
Yeah, you kept saying that on the podcast. I don't know why you measure Yorkies by wheelbarrows, but
measure Yorkies.
It seems like a dark way to measure Yorkies, like
Doug,
just throw them all in a wheelbarrow.
Doug, I always
People
ask to get
popping
paid.
bottles over Yorkies up here?
Yeah, I'm sorry, what was
Jacob
that
brought
sound?
a sparkling blush. What did you say? What are you saving the Yorkies from?
There's no black women here, so I had to represent.
Whoa.
Are there Yorkies in danger? I did not know Yorkies were in danger. What's going on with them?
A lot of people don't know that Yorkies are in danger, but see, here's the thing with Yorkies.
Aren't they expensive in Beverly Hills?
See, that's what people think. So a lot of like assholes end up getting Yorkies, and then they're like, I don't want to take care of this fucking thing anymore, and they dump them. And so I know, it's great, right?
For those of you at home, the audience is clapping because Jacob just affirmative actioned a glass of champagne to a black woman in the audience. Okay.
Yeah, I like how the audience at
Jacob-
first was like, that was really racist what he just said. And then they watched that happen. They're like, it's okay in our books.
My favorite part was him saying, I'm woke. Most people that have to be like, that wasn't racist, don't also be like, I'm woke.
I don't know how you keep getting a microphone.
I was about to say they clapped because she graceful as fuck. You were graceful as fuck. She was like, damn right I want that.
Don't give it back to him. So anyway, Adam does this great charity auction marathon podcast thing. I was proud to be a part of it, and then
Yes, you're a huge part of it.
thank you.
And my next charity.
But you're also a film director, of course. And what should people be looking for? What's the next thing that's going to come out from you?
Well, I just finished a world tour with the new Hatchet movie, the fourth Hatchet movie, Victor Crowley, which comes out on home video and piracy February 6th. So steal it
torrent
and
that shit on
go
February
fuck yourself.
6th. Awesome. And
But I brought something cool for the bag.
I'd love to hear about it.
That's not a Hatchet movie. It's a Yorkie. I fucking wish I had thought of that, and I like whipped the Yorkie out.
It would be a horrible representation of the charity if you had kept a dog in your pocket this whole
Like
time.
pulled it out. Oh shit! It died. After I finished.
Should have put a hole in the box.
I gotta save the things that no one thinks about. So after I save all the Yorkies, I'm gonna save the rich white people. Seriously though, Yorkies do get fucked, just like any other species. So anyway, so what I brought is one of my older movies. It's a movie called Frozen.
Yeah, Olaf and the
This
princess.
is the one where when you saw the trailer and it's like 3 people on a chairlift, that'll never fucking work. Well, fucking watch it, because it worked. There's no Yorkies in it, but there are wolves, and they eat people, and it's wicked fun. So, yeah, I brought this. And it's.
Thank you.
I didn't sleep in it, but you still might enjoy it.
And you were saying the artwork on the front is not accurate to what occurs in the movie.
No, I hate the artwork for I've done 10 films now, and I hate the artwork for every single fucking one of them. Here's the problem with this. I mean, I know you guys can't fully see it, but instead of... You can see that, right? Okay, so the problem is, they have a dude hanging from the chair, right? That never happens in the movie, 1. 2, instead of using the actor, they photoshopped somebody else who's wearing a belt. If motherfucker had a belt, he could have gotten down. So like right there, you're like, this movie sucks. And
Whoa, he doesn't have a belt? Man, I haven't seen the movie yet. That's why I have a microphone, Doug.
Apparently, it was too expensive to Photoshop the belt off of his pants, though. So just know you're gonna look at the cover and be like, "Well, this is stupid. He doesn't have a belt. It's not stupid."
Thanks, Adam.
Welcome. Oh, by the way, like Doug said, he helped us. Joe Lynch, my partner on the podcast, is also in the audience tonight. Not only did Doug open the marathon this year, I mean, it's 48 hours staying awake. It's really hard. He also came at the end and donated his own money towards it. So don't let the comedian side fool you.
Of course I came at the end. There's nothing sexier than a 48-hour Yorkie saving marathon.
Wait, are you guys clapping at the idea of him seeing a bunch of Yorkies and coming?
Nobody knows what to clap at anymore. Everything is like, I guess that's what you're into.
Let's just leave it there for a little while. And let's say hello to Ricky Lindholm!
What's up? Hi, Doug. Hey. Are there wolves on that cover?
No, they didn't want to spoil anything.
So there's no wolves. I mean, that bothers me more than the belt.
They're on the back.
Okay, all right.
There's a wolf on the poster for The Gray, and like when they get to the part where the wolves are about to eat a bunch of people, the end credits start to roll. Spoiler. But Ricky,
Yes.
Kate McCucci, your partner in Garfunkel and Oates, was here last night and didn't make it to this evening. But
She was very upset.
But
I'm
you
just
guys
kidding.
have a thing
She
in
was
common
fine.
where you
Yeah.
both wear adorable Christmas sweaters.
She wore a Christmas sweater?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Mine has bells on it.
Oh.
So I can only wear it once. I don't think you can wash this. Or I can wash it and then give it away next year.
I like that.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. What did you bring for tonight?
I brought sort of a gift pack. I brought 3 signed Garfunkel and Oates CDs by me and Kate McCucci. And then I brought a My Mommy is Smug onesie. If anyone knows any of our songs, it's We Have a
Ricky.
Pregnant Women Are Smug. It's for a very tiny baby.
Ricky, I run a website, so if you want to put that on a baby and then hand it back to me, if you want to give me that sweater later, I can put it up there.
I think I should.
Yeah, you
I have
got
to locate a child.
You got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ricky.
I was saving it for my own child, but then I didn't have one.
Oh.
So.
Wow.
So gift bag.
I run a website for that too, if you just want to hit me up. Just DM me later.
Okay.
I like to go out to bars on Christmas Eve, try to make an immaculate connection. Sometimes I'll just say tweets instead of tweeting them. Thank you, Ricky. And next to her, we have the incredible Josh Wolf.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Doug, I want to be 100% honest with you. I completely mistimed my edible, and I don't fucking know what's gonna happen. Like, I'm pretty high right now, but I'm about to be way higher.
All right. Well, I don't really count on you to know what's going to happen anyway.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I was thinking I would already be in my fucking car going home by now, because I thought the game probably would have, started. We still got 2 more hours. Yeah, and that's why.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Can you
could
imagine
be-
being high and finding out that the movie Frozen doesn't have princesses or a talking snowman in it?
What?
Or even a guy with a belt, for that matter. Like, everything you know is wrong.
Fucking Olaf doesn't have a belt. I don't know what he's talking about.
But I did get too high. I don't know if I've told you this story. I got too high in the Star Wars Rogue One movie. And so
I think you did tell us this story. Next up, we have.
He's literally on the floor laughing. Do you have a gift for us?
Yeah, what do you have for the bag, dude?
well, I forgot.
Oh my God, this is disgusting.
I forgot to bring something. So I went down the street and I bought a bottle of peanut butter and jelly soda and bacon soda.
Where'd you get those? At the gas station?
No, I got them at the Bevmo.
Bevmo.
Yeah.
Not a
class.
sponsor.
Yeah. Now
Do you need a bottle opener to open those? Or a lighter?
That's a negative.
How do you open them?
Well, I would say you'd
Are
need
they
a
twist
bottle
offs?
opener.
Are they twist off Waltz?
I don't think so. I think you need a bottle opener. Oh, hey, that's a twist off. That's a twist off. Roger that. The bacon one is open.
I want to try it.
No, I want them to be open because I want everybody to try this shit.
So now you guys have the peanut butter jelly.
It tastes like Robitussin and dirt.
Well, now I want to try it too.
Okay, I'm trying the bacon soda. Oh, Jesus! There's nothing bacony about it at all.
I told you that one was going to be the fucking gross one. We were talking outside, and I said, this one's going to be better than that one. That one's going to taste like a camel's asshole, and it does! It doesn't taste like bacon. Well, when you mix peanut butter jelly and white bread, you get pink. There you go. Dude, it really tastes like I'm gonna die. What was it?
It smells like a bacon shit, maybe.
No, I don't want. Here, yeah.
Wait, you didn't open this one?
No,
I
fuck
want to
no.
try the peanut
No.
butter and jelly.
No way.
Oh, it's a twist off.
Yeah,
Okay. Rosa, do you want? No? Lisa?
It's so
She's
bad.
a vegetarian.
Jeff, you have to try that.
Kevin will drink it. He'll drink anything. This is really a twist off?
Yeah.
I was the only person who could handle this soda. What is wrong with you guys? He's drinking whiskey to cover.
I'll have that.
Kevin had to get his flask out just to get the taste out of his mouth.
I'm gonna definitely fuck with that.
It doesn't say what's in it. That's true.
You better try that, Jeff Tate. You better try that.
Tell me that I'm right. It tastes like Robitussin and dirt.
I'm afraid I'll be the only one that likes it.
You will not be the only one that likes it.
I mean, what the fuck is it?
I'm going to try the peanut butter and jelly.
No, you're not.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
I want to try it. I'm right, aren't I? Robitussin and dirt. Come on.
This tastes exactly like the bacon.
Wait, I want to try it.
This is a scam.
Okay, that tastes like Robitussin, dirt, and cream soda dum-dums. Right? You know those dum-dums? It tastes like I'm good at this.
This one is not bad at
Cream
all.
soda dum-dums,
It tastes
Robitussin and dirt.
Hey, Doug.
The peanut butter and jelly one tastes like the end of a child's birthday party at a skating rink.
Wow. I'm glad Roy Moore stopped by to tell us about
Yeah, stay away from my
what
kids'
that
parties.
tastes like.
Hey, Doug, you know what my
Oh my
favorite
God.
episode of Doug's Love Movies was when people tasted pops in front of me for an hour. Like, I really listened to that episode. I was like, dude, this is a good episode right here.
Hey, we're describing them.
Just smell this.
It doesn't say. This shit is so nasty. It doesn't
What are your
even
thoughts?
tell you what's in it.
Burnt popcorn.
Burnt popcorn. That's what it smells like.
In addition
Cream
to all
soda dum-dums. I'm telling you.
Where's the guy that won all the prizes last night? The Gookie. Oh, there you are.
He has glasses today.
I fucking knew he'd be back. You try this shit.
That doesn't taste like anything.
It doesn't taste like anything. Yeah, it's a new thing.
It doesn't taste like cream soda dum-dums and NyQuil.
It does not taste like bacon.
Well, that's because this is the peanut butter and jelly.
I feel very unheard right now, sir.
It's the bacon, but when someone named the Gookie doesn't like it, your product is lacking.
That's how you know
and
it's
you're wearing a
Gookie.
shirt that you won last night, so that's cool.
In addition to all of tonight's gifts, the winner will also
was
receive
so bad.
13 DNA swabs.
Yeah, now we're gonna find out if you're the father or not. Now that we got your DNA on this bottle. So, the winner of the prize bag tonight is going to get 2 half-empty bottles of carbonated
and a
shit.
onesie. And a onesie for a 3-month-old.
Yeah. And we still haven't gotten everybody else.
No.
People are wondering why last night took so long. And here we are again. I'm the Sisyphus of podcast hosts. Sisyphus. He kept trying to introduce everybody, but then the ball kept rolling back down the hill.
And people kept tasting soda.
Mark Ellis is here, everybody! Hey, good to see you again.
Good to see you, Doug. I've been here since last night. 'Cause if you listen to the podcast from last night and you sync it up with the Hobbit movies, it's like Dark Side of the Moon, Wizard of Oz. Like, there's so much shit that happens. Right when the 5 armies are about to battle, that's when DeRosa knocked everybody else out. And then Justin Long announced his charity during the credits, so nobody paid attention.
What do you got for the prize bag?
Thank you, Ellis, for covering my mediocre book bit with your mediocre callback to the Hobbit bit.
Look, I'm a little jealous that everybody got to taste Wolf's Bacon Soda because I brought Canadian candy last night and I showed it to everybody and you're like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, none of us tried your Canadian candy.
Nobody tried the Canadian candy except for fucking Kabuki, who won it all.
What is Canadian candy? Don't they have like M&Ms and non-committal candy?
I mean, could you get
With no
arrested for
guns?
trying to get children to eat your Canadian candy and they refuse?
I haven't
Would
been
you still be
arrested
in
yet.
trouble?
No, I mean, look, people make allegations on Twitter all the time, Doug, okay? There's a difference between social media, and I'm here tonight, aren't I? There's no cops waiting. Don't ignore those fuckers.
But
They're not real.
are you saying that you molested Canada? What are you saying?
No, I'm saying that I might have listened to Bryan Adams in a van in parts of Ottawa.
You might have.
Did I ask you what you brought for the bag?
No, because everybody rejected my Canadian candy last night, I just went straight corporate shill. I brought this is my first CD that came out in 2012, so it's probably less funny than it was there, and thank you. Thank you, Demi, for clapping 9 times so somebody in the crowd would clap once. This was, it's called Get to the Castle, and then I brought a shirt that Jeremiah's going to model. That's our Schmoes No shirt from 2017. It's all of our names in the shape of the Millennium Falcon. Yeah.
That's neat.
And to be honest, I don't know how many times it's been worn, but...
I love it.
I mean, again, these are all questions. I don't have all the answers. It smells better than baking soda.
Well, hopefully you'll have some answers in our games tonight when we get them started around 12:54 a.m. Thanks, Mark. Next up, joining us for the first time on the program, it's Jeremiah Watkins.
Hey!
Breakout star of the Kill Coney podcast. Kill Tony. And also you see him dancing around and being silly on the roast battles.
Yeah.
Yeah. And thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Excited my first time be here. I got thank you. I have it.
More woos than my comedy CD.
I've got a personally inscribed Robin Williams journal that. Okay, all right, okay.
Do I sound that much
is that
like Ray
what Joe
Romano?
sounds like?
Do I sound like
That is a spot-on impression.
Deborah!
Yeah.
My parents
parents are driving me crazy. I'm in a Camille Nanjiani movie. It's a big sick. I don't know what to tell you. It's a big one.
Congrats to Kamala in that movie for all their SAG Award nominations. So what do you got there, Jeremiah?
It's a Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes autographed Podcast Pals action figures.
Podcast pals? Wow.
They're little action figures.
All right.
They're like big Legos, Doug.
Okay.
Clearly didn't sell you on it, but they're big Legos.
I mean, it's crazy. One of them smokes a ton of pot. The other one is drug-free. They did a body switch.
Freaky Friday.
Yeah. They're podcast pals. I think I might keep this for myself.
Doug, do you have an action figure?
What's that?
Do you have an action figure?
No, well, I mean, there's a Bane figure from Lego Batman.
Oh, I got one of those. I got a Poison Ivy one.
Yeah, you're Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I feel like you need a Doug Loves Movies action figure.
Oh, or, maybe a Funko Pop thingy.
Or that.
Who knows? We'll see. A boy can dream.
If you're really nice, someone might bring it to you.
I don't know what that means, but let's...
Santa Claus.
Let's move on.
I was talking about Santa.
Let's say hello. We've only got 4 more to get through. Demi Adejuyigbe is back.
Hello. 2 hats coming back for the kill.
Welcome back, dude. Still got the 2 hats. I love it. One says movies, one says Christmas.
Kwanzaa ain't over. Can't take them off.
Right. There was a mild controversy on Twitter today. Someone wrote why did the audience boo me when I asked you about Kwanzaa? And I think the audience booed me because they thought, why is he asking the one black guy about Kwanzaa? It seems kind of...
You really should ask Sam Levine.
Right?
Yeah.
I should have asked Sam Levine about Kwanzaa. Should ask you about Hanukkah, and then had the 2 of you fight it out.
Yeah.
But I didn't care that people were. I didn't mind that people were booing. But
me neither. I'm used to it.
It is kind of a weird. Yeah, right. It's kind of weird. White people probably bring it up to you all the time. So let's change it up. What do you think about Denzel Washington's new movie?
Well, Doug, I haven't seen it, but I know it's fantastic.
Well, why haven't you seen it? I thought
because it's Kwanzaa. You're not supposed to go see any black movies. I don't know. I'm making up rules too. The thing is, I can tell you anything that happens during Kwanzaa. You guys just have to be like, yeah, he's probably right. So, no, I don't know.
That's cool.
I have no opinion on it.
He's suddenly getting some. He got the Golden Globes and the SAGs both nominated.
Yeah, it's about time Denzel got some recognition for his good work.
Tired of all the fences people put around him. King Kong's got nothing on him. All right, so what do you have in your little bag there?
So Doug said to bring one thing, and I didn't listen. I brought 2. I first brought a rap shirt from, oh, you can hold it, Jeff. A rap shirt from The Good Place, and it says, "What's up?" Hold it. It says, "What's up, dong bait?" And I brought this because there's nowhere I can wear this
There's
in
a lot
public.
of wine on it.
Yeah. Also, I spilled wine on it 10 minutes ago. So. Can you give that to Rosa? Rosa, do you want to sleep in that and then wash it for me?
I feel like this is just a place where it's like a clothing swap.
Sure is. And then I also have some underwear from a few months ago. No. And then I also have a DVD of Baby Driver that is actually autographed by Christopher Plummer.
Is it really? Please say yes.
Now, it's interesting what he wrote on here. He said, all the money in the world couldn't buy you a screener this exclusive.
Yeah.
And he drew a little picture of who's that in a car.
I mean, I didn't draw it, so I can only guess, but I think that is a baby driving. And then also, Doug, there's a little gift in there for you.
What?
There's a gift in the bag for you.
There is?
Sure is.
What is it?
It is a confetti gun.
What?
In case you're like, that was a good joke. You can just, boo.
That'll be great on a podcast.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking
it's gonna
confetti
kill on
gun
this
at some
audio
point. People are screaming, "Careful! Put the safety on!" Oh, and it's got a backup. Yeah. Okay. I got 2 rounds, you guys. So be cool. I don't know though. I don't know if Largo wants me to shoot confetti into the crowd because I don't know if they're into cleaning up shit.
You should wait, or we should do it on the plane tomorrow.
That's not the worst idea I've heard. All right, well, we've heard from you a lot already. Let's say hello to him. It's Jeff Tate!
Jeff Tate's here? I didn't even see you there.
Yeah, there he is, right behind you. And we're hitting 8 cities starting tomorrow, dude.
Starting tomorrow.
And I talked to you backstage. I talked to you backstage about your prediction of how many wins you think you could pull off out of 8 shows. And typically, tonight you're going up against 11 people, but on all the other ones, you'll be up against probably 2 other people. So he made the prediction. He thinks he's going to win 5 times out of 8.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll see. Yeah. We'll see about that. What?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a phone on the floor. Well, normally we're going to go do a bunch of shows. I mean, I'm going to introduce you in a second, Lisa, but let's just chat as long as you're talking to me. We're about to embark on a tour where we're going to do this show in 7 cities, but they'll be the normal 3-guest format.
Okay. That's it. I thought you were saying that only 2 people would be actual competition tonight.
Well, I was, as I look over the group, I agree with that as well. What'd you bring for the prizes bags? Jeff?
I brought a copy of my CD. George Carlin signed it. He said, it goes on and on about how great Joe DeRosa is. I thought it was rude. I was like, Joe went after me.
Oh, shit.
In that story, I was the middle.
Garfunkel notes down.
It's a copy of my album, that's it.
Okay.
None of my clothes, nothing.
Well, that's good. I stressed to everybody just bring one thing because, last night the winner, Gookie, had to rent a U-Haul. And it was a whole thing just to get all that shit home. So, and you don't even live here. You have to fly with all that stuff. Or are you going to have a quick yard sale? He gave half of it away. To other audience members? Oh, you're a sweet Gookie. Yeah.
That was really nice of you to give half of that useless shit away to other people.
He almost vomited from either the bacon soda or the peanut butter and jelly. I forget which one it was. Kevin Kraft is here, everybody.
Thank you.
From Jason Ellis, weekdays, noon to 3 Pacific on SiriusXM Faction Talk.
Oh, you're good at that.
Yeah. Not too bad. And what do you got for the bag, dude?
So, speaking of the Jason Ellis Show, I have an official, licensed Jason Ellis Show cum rag.
No.
Yeah. Slightly used.
No, wait.
I'm kidding. Heavily used.
That is so much cum. That is so big. Who comes that much? Besides me, I mean.
So yeah, I got that. And
A sock would do the trick.
Has the merch of a much earlier show.
Do you want to explain it or should we move on?
And I also brought a action figure of Hans Moleman from The Simpsons.
Oh, that's
Possibly
nice.
My favorite character from The Simpsons.
There's a fascinating documentary out right now called The Problem with Hans Moleman.
Yeah.
He's very racist.
There's a lot of Scandinavian Americans that are upset that they're being called Hans Moleman all the time. The trouble with Hans Moleman. I'll take the bag too, dude, because I'm tired of touching this cum rag.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah,
Immediately, I don't want to touch it.
You might want to grab some Purell.
Even the Gookie won't take this home. All right.
It's just so big.
Sorry this took so long.
All right, I'll just keep this tight. Give some time back to the room.
It's Lisa Delirios, everybody!
Thanks.
How long you been out in LA now? You've done the show in Austin a few times, but now you live out here in LA.
I just can't stop moving. I just moved here in August.
Oh, okay.
From Austin.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Jeff and I will be there on Monday.
I'll be there too.
You
no,
will?
I won't. I won't.
Oh, you should have
I don't know why I
got
said
people
that.
excited. Sell some
I know.
tickets.
That's true. I'm
You're
a
coming.
big.
You're a huge
pull?
draw there.
Draw, not
Yeah,
a pull.
draw, not pull.
Not a pull.
You don't pull people in.
I do. I'm a pull.
And what do you got for the prize bag? It looks like you got a bag.
Well, I do. Not a plastic one. This is a reusable bag.
Okay.
Usually when you ask me to do the show, I like to declutter and kind of get organized and cull the herd. But
What the hell is this thing?
You told me to bring one thing this time, so this is a great lamp.
It's a lamp.
It's a lamp.
This is genius at work.
Right? Come on.
That would only be cooler if it said I have a big dick
The
on it.
wiring is solid. This is from one of my estate sale finds.
No, I think this is going to be a hazard in someone's home.
It might be a fire hazard, but
Yeah.
it's a lot of pressure, really.
Seems, yeah.
I feel like that would work for me. That would make me
shaky.
feel good, and I would turn it on and feel like I can do it.
Yeah.
Do you
It was
wanna-
too much for me.
Do you want to have this, Ricky?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want you to have it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the guests can have anything they
Oh
want
my
from the
gosh.
prize bag.
I really want this.
There you go.
I'm gonna take mine back then.
I'm gonna put this next to my couch, and I'm gonna turn it on.
I'll
'cause
take that
I need
cum rag.
confidence where I can get it, you guys.
This is a swap meet.
What are you going to do with that cum rag? Thank you. I have
No
a
baking
website that I
soda.
run. Just DM me.
Hey, Doug, can we all go around and taste the lamp?
This is the weirdest white elephant podcast I've ever been a part of.
Can I have your bag? Oh, sure. I'm going to consolidate because, what if the person has to fly?
I brought 4 things, so it's equal.
Yeah, all of this stuff, you guys, is in the prize bags for someone here tonight. But before we get to that, I have to go through and give everybody a chance to plug themselves.
They haven't even
I'm still
mentioned
talking.
Smog in the
There
movie
you
yet, by the
go.
way.
I'm still. What happened?
I said they haven't even mentioned Smog in the movie yet. I was just making another hop. Forget it. God damn it. Sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's pronounced Smaug, not smog. It's not the thing that hovers over this entire city.
In the cartoon version in the 70s, they said smog, though.
Really?
Yeah, which I own. No, I thought his name was Smog, because like smoggy smoke comes out of his nose.
That's how you
Seinfeld.
spell smog? S-M-A-U-G?
Sound like a Swedish chef.
No,
Smoggy, smog, a smog.
I thought they just spelled it different to be,
Hang on, I'm getting a text.
What?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I thought his name was because they're getting a smog coming out of his face.
I don't know how these microphones are ending up in the exact wrong place.
I requested that.
All right, you guys. Starting with Rosa, what do you got to plug? Which I think we might have already covered because you talked about Maze Runner.
You kind of roasted it. We didn't
you
really
talked
plug
about
it.
Maze Runner.
Maze Runner. January 26th.
Yeah, start your 2017 with a little maze running.
Yeah, with a little maze running with Curing Death.
Yeah.
Maze Runner: The Death Cure.
Is it the absolute final Maze Runner?
It's the final Maze Runner.
They can't make more?
No.
They can't change their minds?
No.
What about a reboot?
No.
Okay. Alita Battle Angel is out next summer.
Yeah.
All right.
July 20th, 2018.
I love it.
Robert Rodriguez, James Cameron.
And what have you seen a movie lately? What was the last movie you saw?
I saw The Trip to Spain, which I loved.
Yeah, those
actually
guys are
cried.
just always taking trips and having meals and doing Michael Caine impressions.
They could go all over the world, and I would watch every single one.
They just sit there and eat.
And do impressions.
And
they're lovely. And I like
drink
looking at
Fernie
food.
Bonka.
What?
That's something Michael Caine says in Dark Knight Rises. Sorry.
Are we talking Michael Caine impressions right
Oh, there we go.
Is that what we're doing?
Oh my God!
That's a good. All right, so this is Ray Romano and Michael Caine having a conversation around the holidays.
Mike, what I was thinking of buying Deborah for Christmas was like a little nightie. Is that okay to buy her like a little nightie from Fredericks of Hollywood?
I'm just surprised you didn't go to something like Victoria's Secret. I'm a little disappointed in you, Raymond. You're a better man than that. You need to pick yourself back up. Get back on that horse. Look at Deborah in the eye and say, I love you so much, Deborah. You are the woman of my dreams. And when I look at you, I am incomplete without you.
Hey, did I tell you I was in this Kumail Nanjiani movie?
I love how you do sad, about to cry, Michael Caine. That's a very special Michael Caine.
That's how I see him. I only see him. He's always about to break down at any moment.
That was such a meeting of the minds. I loved that.
That was pretty neat. But now we have to talk to Joe again.
Stop being so aggro. It's my character. Okay, sorry.
You got your plugs in last night.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, The Stand, New York City.
Yeah, and my 2 podcasts.
Yeah.
We'll See You in Hell and Emotional Hangs. So those are the plugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see a movie today?
I actually watched The Trip to Spain last night, but then today I watched a film called Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 4.
There's that many of those?
There's 5 of them, and I watched 4 and 5 today. The only connective tissue being Ron Howard's brother, Clint Howard, playing the homeless man Ricky in both films. He is the connective tissue of that universe.
He's got to do something when Ron isn't making a movie.
Yeah, so Silent Night, Deadly Night 4, it is one of the most batshit fucking movies I've ever seen. Now, it's a Christmas horror movie, so of course, it's about a Jewish woman investigating a spontaneous combustion. That is the fucking plot of the movie. A woman at the beginning dies from burning to death, and the reporter on the scene, this woman, her first guess is, it must have been spontaneous combustion. And within 10 minutes, she goes to a bookstore and she says, yes, I'm looking for books on spontaneous combustion. And the book clerk goes, well, you've come to the right place.
Okay, fun fact. My grandfather was a coroner and he had a spontaneous combustion case. He's in all, if you Google it, he's everywhere. That's a fun fact. He cleaned up a woman and it was just her foot and a bunch of ashes in a basement. And she had burned through her floor and then onto the basement. And that's the conclusion they came to. So based on fact in Coudersport, Pennsylvania. Someone else take the mic.
It's a weird plot line for silent, because that's like the least silent way to die is by spontaneous combustion.
I think we shouldn't gloss over the fact that Ricky's grandfather covered up a murder.
Hey, Jacob.
Hey,
What do you got coming up?
I'll be at the American Comedy Company in San Diego, St. Patrick's Day weekend, March 15th through 17th.
Whoa, that's way ahead of time.
I know, but
people can really plan ahead for that.
I could tell you where I'm featuring before that. I just figured I would give the show that it was my show.
Yeah, just plug whatever you want.
That was what I wanted.
Okay.
And I'll be
March 15th through 17th, you guys.
Yeah.
Get ready for it.
Save the date. I'll be sending out invitations.
Start packing.
I don't
for
know.
that trip to sweet San Diego. And what do you...
and I'm also going to be in a James Cameron, Robert Rodriguez movie. My nose is really big in this one, though. It's the Jewish version.
What's...
Bigger, I mean.
What's the last movie you saw?
A couple days ago, I took my son to see Coco. And yeah, it was good. It was really good.
Did you have to see that Olaf thing?
No, and I wanted to. I'm the one person in the world that wanted to see it because I'm a big Frozen fan.
Well, now
I mean,
it's going
I'm
to be
sure yours is good too. But
now it's going to be a Christmas. It's a special on TV.
yeah, but everyone was complaining about it. I was like, I love Frozen. I'm like, I'm into seeing
Yeah,
that.
I think you would like it.
They just cut it out completely.
You'll like it if you like Frozen,
Yeah.
but it'll be it's a TV special next
Right,
week.
On ABC, probably?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll watch that. I like Olaf. I like Frozen. It was a weird turn for me, though, because I took my son and my daughter, who's older, she's almost 13 now. I invited her to go, and she said, yeah, I'll probably go. And then at the last minute, she flaked just to go to the mall with her friends, and I realized it was kind of symbolic that I was going to see the movie Coco, because now my daughter's dead to me. She's yours now, world. You have her. I'm done. You want to see free Pixar movies? Fuck you. You're on your own. Good movie, though.
You liked it?
I liked it. Did you like it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
I watched the Olaf thing and then I walked out. I am not kidding. Because I really wanted to see the Olaf thing on the big screen. I had no idea it was going to be a TV special, and then suddenly it's a TV special.
Yeah, people were really bummed about it, and it's funny because I had this feeling.
It's really long.
Yeah,
like they do songs in it, you're like, wait, this is a short, and you're taking time to sing a song.
Apparently, the Pixar short wasn't ready.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they slapped that on instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 1/9 of a Hobbit.
I don't know if you guys heard, but
Wait, the microphone's going in the wrong direction. Oh, okay. Give it back to him. He's
You
gonna
need a
shit on
mic to shit
himself.
on yourself?
no, never mind. The moment's gone.
I really thought last night taught me a lesson. I'd be able to move things along quicker tonight. But I guess that's not going to happen.
I think we're going to break the record. This is.
Yeah,
I didn't see how you said an hour and 45
Possibly.
minutes. I said there's no way. But I think we're about an hour and 55 in right now. So
No, we're not.
I don't know.
Settle down. Adam.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
What do you got to plug, dude?
What do I have to plug? All right.
Yeah.
Well, I mentioned the new Hatchet film. Victor Crowley will be out everywhere. Fuck, I already forgot. February 6th. Thank you. Somebody was
Featuring our friend Jonah Ray is in it.
Jonah Ray, Brian Quinn from Impractical Jokers. If you've never seen a Hatchet movie, they're extremely gory, but they're very funny. There's a scene in this one where Victor Crowley fists a chick with her own arm, and it won 4 awards.
Now tell us the funny part.
I want to know what the name of those awards are. What 4 awards? The Fisties.
So, but the distributor wanted it out. They're like, this is too much. And then at Toronto After Dark, it won 4 awards, which were all the same award, like best practical effects, best kill, best awesome kill, or they were all the same award. But we got to keep it in the movie. So for any horror fans who want to see Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp get fisted with her own arm, it's hilarious.
I can just hear the erections starting.
Someone say something racist to break the tension.
And what was the? Don't forget to use Don't forget to use your microphone voice, Rosa. What's your last movie that you saw, Adam?
The last movie that I saw, I've been watching it in 6-minute increments because I keep falling asleep, but I'm about 19 minutes into I, Tonya.
I love I, Tonya, and I wouldn't mind watching it that way because it's pretty entertaining from start to finish, but in 6-minute bursts, it must feel like you're watching a serial.
Well, I can't stay awake because of the fucking Yorkie marathon thing. So, like, when I'm like the first one to lose tonight and I got to bail, like, it'll kind of probably be a good thing because I can sleep. But one other thing I do want to plug, I do a series called Scary Sleepover where different celebrities, usually horror celebrities or music celebrities / Tony Todd, whoever, have a sleepover with me. And we have a Christmas special that comes out in about 48 hours, which is what I have to go finish when I leave here. But it's like 5 horror celebrities for all the horror fans in here. Kane Hodder, who's Victor Crowley and Jason from Friday the 13th, and Daniel Harris and Bill Moseley, Sid Haig. It's a good one. I make Christmas dinner. We put on pajamas and we have a slumber party, and that'll be out Friday on my website,
All right, that sounds awesome. Maybe do less stuff and get some sleep. Yeah, there you go. Little pro tip. Ricky?
Hi.
Plugs or last movie you saw? Whatever order you want to do it.
Another Period Season 3, January 23rd. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. I think it's good. I'm biased, but I think it's really funny.
Did I make it? Am I still in it?
You're still in it.
Yay.
Yeah.
It's brief, but I think you'll laugh.
Doug has a good cameo in it this season. I like it. I won't spoil it, but it's good.
What was the last movie you saw?
I saw a double feature of The Room and The Disaster Artist. And I recommend seeing them that way because it was so much better right after seeing The Room.
You watch The Room first and then Disaster Artist. Because I saw Disaster Artist without ever having seen The Room. Still haven't seen it. And people are sad, but like Disaster Artist, like I'm proof that it works without having seen The Room already.
I believe that.
It's very entertaining and also makes me more intrigued to see The Room. Because I don't really like watching movies because they are bad. Like that's not a reason to watch in my mind.
Oh, then
like,
you haven't seen Troll 2. Have you seen Troll 2?
I love Troll 2.
Right? That's a movie to watch just because it's bad. It's so good.
I have.
The dance scene in Troll 2.
All right, shut up! Jesus, everyone's doing their Troll 2 impressions.
See?
Where my troll heads at?
Do your Troll 2 Michael Caine impression. Michael Caine in Troll 2, go.
Oh my god.
That was a terrible setup.
Nilbog is goblin backwards. Don't piss on hospitality.
But yeah, okay, but that's there's 2 or 3 shining examples of it's fun from beginning to end shitty movie.
Yes,
but generally
Troll 2 and I Love You Daddy, and that's it.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, sorry. Wow, way too soon. Jesus. Anyway.
Generally, shitty movies to me are just.
Guys. People at home will find that funny.
They're just shitty.
Yeah.
It's not to me. It's not fun.
Okay.
So that's why I've never seen The Room.
Exhausting.
Because I don't enjoy watching people's crappy movies. But now that I know Tommy Wiseau is endlessly rich and famous and happy, then I'll laugh at his stupid movie.
It's worth it. There's lots of nudity in that movie. There's 4 sex scenes in the first 35 minutes, probably.
I don't know how I care. I don't know how I feel about that. I hear you see straight up into Tommy Wiseau's asshole.
You do.
Yeah.
That alone is worth it.
We're from such different worlds. The Room is his asshole?
Yeah, it's inside his butt.
But The Disaster Artist is good on its own.
Yeah, it's very entertaining. Yeah. All right, let's talk to Josh about his
First
plug.
of all, I think it's funny that you think you're going to be the first one out. Okay. What's up, Doug?
Nothing, just trying to ride this rocket.
Yeah!
It's such a fast-paced program. I don't know. I can't keep up. I could use another drink. I know that much.
Yeah. What do you want?
Of peanut butter and jelly. What you want to do? Plugs or the last movie you saw?
My podcast I do
You
with.
can only do one.
Okay, the podcast I do with Freddie Prinze Jr. called Prince and the Wolf. It's on iTunes. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. It's about a little bit of everything.
Yeah, Freddie's been on this show. He's great.
Yeah. Do you want to know the last movie I saw?
Mm-hmm.
The Austin Powers.
Which one?
What?
Which one?
Doesn't matter.
Well, they get grosser as it goes along. The
it's
grossest
the one with
is the
Heather
third one.
Graham.
With what?
With Heather Graham.
Oh, Spy Who Shagged Me.
So damn funny.
She's...
I mean, because that's the first time you see a fat bastard. And like my favorite. All right, when she puts the fucking thing in his asshole.
No.
She's like, whoa.
No. No.
Yeah. Yeah. He won a fisty.
I'm like, those movies get more disgusting as you go along. And he's like, my favorite is the one where you first meet Fat Bastard. One of the most disgusting characters.
Oh, he was so funny. Come on. You didn't like Fat Bastard?
He's gross.
You guys didn't like Fat Bastard? Oh, come on, you snobby motherfuckers. That's... Am I alone up here, too?
I mean, I thought it was funny.
Okay, all right.
That was before the whole fat shaming thing.
Okay.
Either get a microphone to talk or shut up.
I'm going to pass the mic.
Just talking off mic is no good for my podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You don't have to pass the mic because the guy behind you's got one already.
All right, I'm armed and ready.
Mark Ellis.
Yeah, Doug.
Plugs?
Yeah, Schmoes Know, my podcast, and then Kansas City, New Year's Eve at the Improv, and Comedy Store in February. I'll be taping my new hour. So
nice. And the last movie you saw, I know we saw you yesterday. Did you see a movie today?
I didn't, Doug, so I still saw the same movie. And it's,
then let's move on.
You know.
Worked out great.
I want to be expedient. It's a tough movie to talk about because, like, you think you're going to be the coolest guy in the room because you saw this movie, and then you say it, then everybody realizes they haven't seen it yet. And it's the little space movie coming out this weekend.
Oh, The Greatest Showman?
Yeah, we're... Does that take place in outer space?
Is this Hugh Jackman musical about the circus? Is this gonna just pretend that animals aren't treated horribly by the circus? Like, are they just gonna pretend that's not a whole part of their
Well, I've seen
dark,
that movie
ugly
too.
past? You saw that?
Yeah. And
Are they still pretending Hugh Jackman's straight?
I mean, like every time they
Shut up, Joe.
That was Ray Romano.
Yeah, I come here out of the kindness of my heart, Doug, you know?
What? Did you like the movie?
What, The Greatest Showman or the space movie?
The Greatest Showman. You can't talk about the space movie.
I can't even talk about when Ray gets fisted with her own arm. I mean, that was it's a pretty bold direction for Ryan Johnson to take, I thought.
I'm getting fisted with my own arm.
No one's going to be bummed if you ruin The Greatest Showman by saying something like, yeah, and he had the idea to add a third ring. Is it good?
No.
Okay.
Knew it.
I love that the billboards say, from the lyricists of La La Land, like the words in La La Land were why everybody loves it. Like, oh, I need to hear more of those kind of lyrics.
But you gotta get right up next to the billboard to see lyricists. It just says La La Land, you're like, fuck yeah. And then you get close and you're like, oh, it's Bernie Taupin, not Elton John. All right, I'm good to go.
Let's talk to Jeremiah.
You guys didn't take the Bernie Taupin? That was a deep cut. It was no fat bastard, but it was, you know.
Jeremiah, you know what I want. You know what I want.
You want me to talk about fisting as Michael Caine?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
Listen, the first time I fisted a woman, I didn't win no damn award. This was before awards.
Now people win awards for fisting women?
We just did it for the love of the game back in the day.
Thank you so much.
You know what it's called when you fist someone with their own arm? That's called an Italian job. Wasn't Michael Caine in the Italian
Hey, it's a
Job?
movie reference, and no, he wasn't.
We're gonna blame that joke
You're
on
mistaking
Rio.
it with Morgan Freeman. No, wait, Donald Sutherland?
I think it was Donald Sutherland.
Donald
yeah.
Sutherland? Oh, Michael Caine's in the original Italian Job. So Jeff is not as dumb as we all thought.
Why are we asking Michael Caine if he was in the Italian Job?
Yes, I was. This man is smarter than we give him credit for.
Let's talk to Jeremiah for a second. What was the last movie you saw?
What Lies Beneath? I watched it again. Yeah.
Harrison
Robert
Ford and
Zemeckis.
Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yeah.
And you like it?
I love it.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite Robert Zemeckis films.
I haven't seen it in a minute. But,
Dude, it's
you know,
awesome.
That guy also made Back to the Future.
I know, which I watched that right after I started, catching back up. I was in a hotel room and they were playing Robert Zemeckis films. I was like, why not?
You were in a hotel that had a Zemeckis Film Festival? If I was an attorney, I'd have follow-up questions. But you're not on trial here today, Jeremiah. And I want to know where people could see you other than obviously Kill Tony on Monday nights at the Comedy Store and the Roast Battle Tuesday nights at the Comedy Store.
Yeah. And,
what else you got coming up?
Every second Tuesday of the month at the Comedy Store is my show Stand Up on the Spot, where comedians go up on stage with no prepared material, ask the audience for suggestions, you yell stuff out, and then you have to create stand-up right on the spot in front of the audience. So that's a super fun show. It's improvised stand-up. Yikes. Didn't know we were interjecting.
Adam Effin Green. That's his Twitter name is Adam Effin Green, because people probably always say that in response to things that he says.
I would never want to do that show, but I would love to see Josh do that show.
He has on the show. He's great at it, actually.
Really?
Yeah, he's awesome.
That's why I was saying I would love to see it. He's probably really good at it.
All right, Demi, what's the last movie you saw? Did you see a movie today?
I did. I didn't want. I was purposefully like, I gotta see a movie when Doug asked me. So I watched Molly's Game for the second time, and it's. I liked it the first time, and the second time I was like, oh, he should not be directing his own movies. Aaron Sorkin.
Aaron Sorkin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2.5 hours, which it shouldn't be, and it
There's
also
a lot
feels,
of poker talk in it.
Yeah, and it feels like a super long Adidas commercial. It's just like fast-paced cutting and just like a narration that's like, I was in it to win it, and I was not gonna let anyone take me. It's like unrelenting is the only word I can use to describe it. But I did finish it for a second time. So.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah.
You could have just told us about it based on the first viewing.
Could have, but it wasn't the last movie I saw, and I don't lie. Not on quarantine.
You don't know that. He could be lying about that.
All right, you got me. I've never seen any movies. I read a Wikipedia page for Molly's game. Still took 2.5 hours. I do not read very well.
Well, I know you're working on a top secret thing you can't talk about.
Sure am. But,
so what can you talk about?
I can plug The Good Place, which you can watch on Netflix. Yeah, Netflix and Hulu, and it's back January 11th, so watch that. My podcast, Gilmore Guys, which we're not doing anymore, but you can listen to all of the episodes. My new podcast, Punch Up the Jam, which you can listen to starting tomorrow, I think. And Star Wars is out this weekend, and a lady in Target thought I'm in it, so I'm gonna plug that.
She was like, Merry Kwanzaa, John Boyega.
No, she thinks I'm...
She thought you were a porg, obviously. You look
She
like
might have thought I was a porg, but I'm pretty sure she thought I was a man named Jim Bodega.
Oh, man.
Oh, I frequent his little store.
Jim Bodega was the hardest action figure to get when growing up. You had to send in box tops to get Jim Bodega.
Jeff, you know the questions, answer them.
I'm doing this thing called Take Crazy Nights with this fella named Doug Benson, starting about 2 hours ago and going until next week sometime. And I have an album coming out January 12th. 12. All the songs are lyrics by La La Land. I want to make a movie with the same caterers as Blade Runner, so the poster can say that. Catered from the caterers who fed Blade Runner.
Just doing a movie with the ad more Blade Runner didn't work, so I don't know why you'd think that would attract anyone.
Well, that's because they did not put on the poster for Blade Runner 2049 that it had the same caterers as the original Blade Runner. They switched caterers, that's why this one took longer.
What was the last movie you saw, Laughing Boy?
The Disaster. I saw The Disaster Artist. Yes. Yes, thank you. I made it all the way through it. I liked it. I've never seen The Room. I don't even feel like I want to. I saw The Disaster Artist. I saw enough of The Room to get it. It was bad. That Tommy, here's what I thought of yesterday, and I saved it. The Room is like if Balki Bartokomous was a dick. That's what he sounds like. He sounds like Balki just running around being a dick.
He's pretty nice.
Gets out.
He's not mean to anybody, really. He's just weird.
I meant from The Disaster. And when you watch The Room, you don't get all of the behind-the-scenes footage that you get from The Disaster Artist, where you find out that he is kind of mean.
Oh, he was?
I mean, spoiler alert, he doesn't wear a belt.
Wait a minute, dude.
Yeah, he wears 2 belts.
You mean the movie about the making of The Room has more behind-the-scenes footage and information than the actual movie The Room?
The Room doesn't have any behind-the-scenes footage. It is all scenes footage. The Room is front of scenes footage.
That's ridiculous. What the hell kind of movie is this?
I don't know, man. Same caterers as my previous joke. And just to say, Cumrag seemed like a morning radio show thing, not an afternoon radio show thing. And it took me that long to figure out why I said it. I didn't get it earlier. I just said it too quick.
All right. Well, they moved from mornings to afternoons recently, so that's why they're getting rid of all their Cumrags. And now we're back to Kevin Kraft. Oh, you got enough?
Yeah, I'm good.
You got enough
I'm good.
rope?
I'm good.
Okay. Lisa's just chilling with her mic over there. It's like a lap dog. Kevin, answer the questions.
Well, we've got the aforementioned Jason Ellis Show on Sirius XM Channel 103 weekdays, and then I do my own podcast, Mad Scientist Party Hour, the most difficult podcast name to remember. I really fucked myself on that one, but it's on the Riotcast Network if you want to check it out.
Mad Scientist Party Hour.
Boom.
I remember.
Thank you, Jacob.
Yeah. It's not that hard.
And I can't remember if Jim and Andy or Mudbound was the last movie I saw, so take your pick.
Mud and Andy.
Were there any black people in it? That's how you can tell.
Yes. Yeah. Mudbound was hysterical. That was tough. That's a tough movie. I'm a big fan of Garrett Hedlund. It takes about an hour to get going, and then it's really good, and then it's really horrifying.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
It sounds like that movie's a bit bogged down in the mud.
Did you really struggle to get a mic for that?
No, it was pretty easy to get the mic.
This room was silent, and just off stage I heard, "Goo."
Who did it? Who did it? That was probably Josh.
Oh my God! I mean, we're gonna get there before. I mean, we're ahead of last night schedule-wise, but we also have 2 less guests tonight. Lisa, have you seen any movies lately?
I don't know. Is this? Oh, it is on. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I saw that the Netflix original documentary film about Joan Didion. Did anybody see that?
What's it called?
I can't remember what it's called, but it's.
Let's think of a title for it.
Anybody Google?
Been there,
There you
Didion.
go.
Who's it about?
I didn't know much about Joan Didion, but I did take away that she.
Oh, J. Diddy?
J. Diddy. No, I know everything about J. Diddy. Is that a person?
I don't know.
Okay.
J. Diddy?
Did I say Jane Didion? Joan Didion.
It was a P. Diddy joke.
Guys, is it 1 in the morning? What's happening? Anyway, she wore her sunglasses all the time, and she drank
that's
Coke
neat.
all the time. Yeah,
Coke?
And she drank Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
And she was this great writer, and I cried a lot.
she recommended it?
It was a real tearbreaker. Tearbreaker. I can't talk tonight. Jerker. Yeah, no, you should. Has anyone seen it? Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
2 people
great.
saw it. Rosa saw it.
Oh, Rosa.
Everybody that saw it loves it.
Yeah, we all loved it.
Some Joan Didion movie.
It's the Jane
Look for
Diddy.
it on Netflix.
You guys look for that Jane Diddy film.
And what do you got to plug? Do you have any dates coming up?
I just got a little fun show tomorrow night in Santa Monica at the West Side Comedy Theater, and I have on Sunday I'm doing stand-up at Golden Hour at Cafe Cito Organico on Gilroy. I like to keep it local.
All right, we did it. We got through all the plugs, and we learned about a lot of great movies that are out there.
And now we're going to do all of us tell you a movie you should see that you haven't seen. We got another couple hours to kill.
Why, do you have one for that?
No, of course
are you
not.
loaded?
I've never successfully done that.
Oh.
That's the hardest game to play on this show.
Best movie I haven't
Because either
seen.
you've seen it or you're just like, nah, fuck that, I'm not
You
watching
know what? Someone told me, I think it was on Instagram maybe, a great movie that I haven't seen that I do want to see because I do hear how great it is all the time. 4 Lions. Yes. Yeah. See, the people who know it get excited.
I did 4 lines before we started the show.
And everybody is.
I think I would like this movie.
All right, so that's on my list of things to see. But as we get into maybe a few times during the Jeff Tate shows, that question will come up. But we don't have time for that tonight, Jacob, because tonight we have to play these games and give away all these prizes. And lots of people have brought amazing name tags. So, ladies and gentlemen on the stage, it's time to go select who you're going to play for. And I take it back. We're not ahead of schedule. We're way behind. We're way behind last night. Yeah, just go grab whoever, just the name tag, not the person. Whoever you want to play for. And while you guys do that, we'll do this. We'll be right back. 12 Guests of Christmas, West Coast Edition, episode number 2 is brought to you by our friends at Loot Crate. On a quest for epic gear, housewares, and collectibles, Loot Crate has an epic range of pop culture items for less than $20 a month. Keyword here is epic. You guys already know all about Loot Crate. They've been a longtime sponsor of Doug Loves Movies and have been incredibly generous with our listeners. It's the best surprise you know is coming. Be the envy of your friends and get your 100% exclusive crates at lootcrate.com/DLM. Enter my code DLM to save $3 on any new subscription. December's Loot Crate theme is Explore. Whatever you're looking for, you won't find it standing still. Let December's theme inspire you to broaden your horizons with items featuring Destiny 2, Guardians of the Galaxy, and a few mystery franchises. One lucky subscriber will also win a mega crate of seriously epic proportions. You have until the 19th at 9 p.m. Pacific to subscribe and receive this month's crate, and when the cutoff happens, that's it. It's over. Go to lootcrate.com/DLM and enter my code DLM to save $3 on any new subscription today. Let's get back to the show. All right, we're back. Great job, everybody.
Were there more or less name tags last night?
Oh, I didn't notice one way or the other. But
you didn't take a count?
No, but there were lots both nights, so lots to choose from. But let's start with Rosa. Who are you playing for?
I'm playing for...
Playing for Nobody Can Hear What You're Saying.
Oh. Hi. I'm playing for Kinder Darren Kopp.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
And you're under his crotch.
Yeah, I'm right there underneath his crotch going, ooh!
You're fisting him.
But in the actual movie, my face is covering up the kid that goes, boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. Classic line. All right, this will move things along. Joe is playing for someone that made a Nicole and her sisters poster. Jacob, who are you playing for?
I'm playing for someone named Josh that has made a creepy elf with the word Josh. It's not clever. The thing is, I'm not going to lie. I was a little insulted nobody put my name on or my face on the thing, so I picked the shittiest one on purpose. It was like, yeah, I know. It's immature and it's like petty, but fuck that. I'm petty.
It's just a creepy little doll.
So it's just a guy
Josh on it.
But and also you know, I thought if there's any way that you might want it, I could, you know. I thought you might want that. Is that supposed to be Josh Wolf or no?
It says Josh on it.
It's just it's your name, Josh.
No, we just said it was creepy, not Josh-like.
I don't know. It depends where you are on your edible schedule.
Adam.
I am playing for Love Actually. Love Actually, one of my biggest guilty pleasures.
That's cute.
Yes.
Yeah, some people like that movie.
I love it. Whenever I'm running through an airport.
Ricky, who are you playing for?
I'm playing for Bat Rob because he made eye contact with me and went like this, and I felt guilty and went, okay. So that's it.
It's like a little Batman doll that says Rob on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It with tape, yeah, it's fine.
Josh?
I'm playing for Lawrence of Olivia because she called my name. And then she reached her hand up and I was like, okay, yeah.
I like how you do this. It's a real interesting system you have. Mark?
I have good news for Jacob Seeroff. He actually made it into a poster as the greatest Jedi in the galaxy, Luke Skywalker, in Return of the Jason. This is the greatest Star Wars movie of all time, in my opinion.
Sure.
Is Return of the Jedi / Jason. And when I met him up there, I saw it and I said, hey, Return of the Jason, cool. What's your name? And he shook and he said, Jason. I was a little confused seeing Seeroff as my favorite character, so you're more of a Qui-Gon kind of guy. Yeah.
All right, Jeremiah.
I'm playing for a Die Hard poster that got relabeled Ben Hard.
It's real amazing puns come around, and
it's so bad. It's the best one out there.
The funny thing to me about that is it almost sounds like Ben-Hur. Like, just do Ben-Hur.
Or Ben. There's a movie called Ben.
Sure.
What do you got there, Demi?
I have Two Knicks, Two Furious.
Wow, that is a beautiful poster.
Which is also not really a pun, and I picked this because it is the worst movie of my favorite franchise, and also because Sam Levine is in this poster, because this person probably thought he was going to be here, and I beat him! You fool! You could have just left Tyrese on the poster!
Jeff.
I'm playing for Brian. To Live in Brian in LA is the poster he made. It's pretty cool. And
It's
I just
really
saw this
cool.
movie.
Yeah, you just saw it for the first time.
I really liked it. It's got the same lyricist as Wang Chung.
It's basically Wang Chung songs.
Yeah, it's Wang Chung did all the music. Like,
Yeah.
that was a true sentence.
Yeah.
That's how good I am at comedy. You laughed, didn't even know it's true.
But did you see your face on this Fate of the Furious?
Yeah. But that's not fair. I was actually in that movie.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's where my face is on the poster. I play the second too.
Kevin, yours is kind of disturbing.
Yeah, I got another Jeff Tate vehicle, Flowers in the Garret. I saw this movie when I was a little kid, and it fucking destroyed me.
It's Flowers in the Attic normally.
Yeah,
right?
This is like the most depressing movie I've ever seen. I
It's
don't know
the
why I
kids
picked
resort
this.
to incest
I'm
with each other,
fucked up,
right?
Man. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, this is.
It's got a couple of bottles of Tito's on there and a little joint coming out of my mouth.
There's 2 airplane bottles of Tito's to help you deal with the depression after watching Flowers in the Attic.
Yeah, okay.
Saw it in the theaters. With my mom.
We haven't started the games yet, Jacob.
I started the games 2 hours before the show started.
Okay.
I don't know. Why was that weird?
Lisa?
Well, I chose this one because it's actually a lamp. And I brought a lamp today. So
right?
That makes sense. And I do love that movie, A Christmas Story. What a classic, right? And Motorfinger. And no one knows what I'm talking about. But this one, the name tag is A Christmas Bobby. Because Bobby sounds so much like Story.
Yeah. I mean, between that and Ben Hard, we got some of the greatest puns.
A Christmas Bobby is just the British name for A Christmas Story.
Well, you don't have to hold that the whole time. You can set your leg lamp down.
I want to hold it.
If you'd like, and in fact, all of you can place your name tags down. I will ask you for them back when you get eliminated tonight, and that is the unfortunate reality. Is we're going to start saying goodbye to some of you, but first,
sorry, Bobby,
we're going to play a game to determine who goes first tonight, and probably won't be eliminated first. I'd hope if you're going first in Last Man Standing that you won't draw a blank. I've picked a very famous actor for us to play tonight. But this first game is called Doug Loves Musicals. I am going to say the title, the track titles, the song titles from a musical, a movie musical. You all get to guess as often as you'd like. You can just shout it out. And we'll get a microphone to you if you seem to have an answer that's correct. And any pre-guesses? It's a movie musical.
Little Shop of Horrors.
No.
Greatest Show.
Greatest Showman.
No.
Is it Grease 2?
No. No. Mudbound is in a. I don't think.
Streets of Fire.
Frozen.
No.
Singing in the Rain.
No.
Umbrellas of Shabur.
All right, here we go.
Take Crazy Nights.
South Park.
Those are all great guesses, you guys. But here's the actual songs. This movie musical has a song in it called When Love Is Gone. It also has a song called Thankful Heart. Annie Hall?
Toy Story 2?
Evita.
I'm glad you guys don't have mics, most of you, because you're yelling the dumbest shit. There's a song in this movie musical called Good King Wenceslas.
Christmas Carol.
The King and I. Eight Crazy Nights.
There's a song
Lion King.
called Chairman of the Board.
Chairman of the Board.
Robin and the Seven Hoods.
Nope.
Surf Ninjas.
There's a song called It Feels Like Christmas. And if you know in the audience, please don't try to help. What?
I have a guess. The Preacher's Wife.
Christmas Scat. No.
Opposites Attract by Paula Abdul. The Scat fucked me up.
Christmas Morning.
Scrooged, the musical.
A Christmas Story.
Christmas Past.
Christmas Carol.
Christmas Future.
The Muppet Christmas Carol.
The Muppet Christmas Carol is correct. Who said that? It was you, and you're holding a mic, and you didn't say it into the mic.
No. He had the mic, and then after I said it, he handed it to me.
I was like, why the fuck did you use your mic?
Play Scrooge in a Muppet Christmas Carol.
Michael Caine. One More Sleep Till Christmas. Bless Us All, Marley and Marley, Scrooge, and then this was the one I thought would really give it away. There's a song in it called Fozzie Party.
Fozzie.
All right, so Jeff, you're off to a hot start. You get to go first in a massive game of Last Man Stanton. And Kevin will be next, then Lisa, then Rosa, and around that way, right? Yeah, that's the clockwise. And Sam's not here to tell me which way is clockwise. And if you don't, there's no lifelines. There's no lifelines, so if you miss, you're out. I don't know what everybody's discussing with each other. But I picked a name instead of going to the audience like we do a lot of times because there's no reason for me to play along because we got to get through this. And I've actually written down all of the films that this person was in. You have to have the correct title, so be careful, you guys. And thank you all for being here.
And we leave the stage if we're out in this version, right?
You know what? Just go now.
On Hanukkah, Doug? On Hanukkah?
Yeah, give us all a gift.
Yeah, just give me your, I'll ask for your name tag, and because I'll read the shithead on the back and at the end, and thank you for being here, each and every one of you. You're all my favorite. Jeff?
Hi.
If you had to name somebody, who would you love for us to play tonight? Who would really give you an opportunity to take this thing home?
Jennifer Aniston.
Because Jeff was here last night, so it makes perfect sense. Oh, also, as we play this game, wait until I call your name to say the next title, because I have to keep up and make sure I mark off each one as we say them. And also for dramatic purposes. And I might want to talk about something else at some point. But Jeff, there's an actress that played Jennifer Aniston's sister on Friends, and now they're going to do a new TV series together. Yes. The films of Reese Witherspoon.
Okay. Oh, man. They're making a TV show together?
They're both going back to TV together.
Really? That's wild.
Sure is.
Reese beat her to it, though. She's already doing the TV.
All right, so Jeff started us off with the motion picture called Wild, starring Reese Witherspoon. Josh, I almost feel like you should just leave just for not even knowing that she was in a movie called Wild. It was a big movie. She got awards for it. Yeah. She's practically the only person in it. Yeah. Oh, okay, you've seen it. Okay. All right, so now we're on Kevin now. We're going to get to you in a bit, buddy. Yeah, you got to really think hard, because a lot of movies are going to be taken by the time it gets to you. Kevin Kraft?
Election.
And what? I don't know what you guys are yelling out, but don't. Okay, he says election. Lisa?
Sweet Home Alabama?
Yeah. I hope you have the right answer every time and always say it like you can't believe that it could possibly be correct. Someone in the audience just said, "Thank God, Alabama." Yeah. Thank God half of them are reasonable and somehow managed to beat voter suppression. I don't know how they did it. A lot of waiting in lines, I guess, but good for them. Rosa?
American Psycho.
Wow, that's a lot of people don't think of that as a Reese Witherspoon movie, but it certainly is. Yeah, good job. Joe?
Legally Blonde.
I love the clapping for what everyone here should know. Right? Get the easy ones out of the way.
Doug, I don't know if I'm going to be here next time around, so I just want to say sorry to Max, because he
Jacob.
did put me on the thing. And he put me with Liam Neeson, who plays Qui-Gon Jinn, and Keira Knightley, who's also in Phantom Menace. So thanks, Max. That's Adam's poster for the
Let me
listeners.
just jump ahead. If
The
anybody
movie,
else wants to make a speech before answering, don't.
Because
I'm trying to move this thing
I figured
along.
that was my goodbye for the night, because I don't know Reese Witherspoon that well. But I will go with the first movie I saw her in, Freeway.
God damn it!
There you go. Freeway is an answer that is upset. It's upset Adam Green. What do you got, Adam?
Didn't Wahlberg finger her in like Fear? Was that what it was called?
Her own fingers.
Okay, so, for future reference, asking a question like that, where then the audience responds in the affirmative, telling that you're correct, is kind of a form of cheating.
Well, Fear.
Fear is correct. You don't. This isn't Jeopardy. You don't need to form it as a question. But good job on the fingering movie.
Fingering.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think he gets his whole fist in there. It's a 2-minute ride, man. Look good, feel good. Ricky.
Walk the line.
Yeah. Yeah, she's here to win.
I mean, this might be it.
Josh?
Hold on. I mean, guys.
Oh my God, you're terrible at this.
Yeah, I am. Oh! What?
Oh!
No.
What lady did you mix her up with?
Well, here's the thing. Like, I can think of the movies, but I can't really remember the names. And that's why I suck at this particular game.
Right?
So...
well, let's just go through it. What other movies has she been fingered in?
I couldn't think of any. That was the problem. So... How about, was she in, did she do Legally
But did
Blonde?
you just look at your name tag,
No, did she
hoping
do,
that...
Did she do Legally Blonde too?
She sure did, but it's got a full title.
I got it. It's Legally Blonde 2, Go Home Josh.
That is incorrect, but also correct. It's Josh Wolf. Thank you. Give me your name tag, please. Yeah, if you don't mind. It's a lot of extra walking around. I know you've had a hard day. Oh, wow, you just kicked the shit out of that Josh doll. It's got your name on it, dude. Are you going to hang out or are you going to be gone when it's over? I'm going to be gone. Okay. It's good seeing you, buddy. Thank you. So sweet.
You guys are jealous.
I've been counting the minutes for that to happen. He drives me crazy. He's over there having fun, not worrying about answers. Mark Ellis has an answer.
Yeah, I do, and I feel bad because, Josh is a good buddy of mine. I was trying to throw Osmosis past the sequel titled Legally Blonde 2, and I don't want to be the guy that takes it, but if I don't, somebody else up here will.
Right?
So I'll just say Legally Blonde 2. It's a pro-America movie. It made America great for the first time. Red, white, and blonde.
That is right. Not to freak you guys out or anything, but I'm pretty sure that's the only sequel Reese Witherspoon's ever been involved in. So, good luck, everybody. Jeremiah?
Has anybody said Clueless yet?
Why would they say that?
Has anybody said Batman and Robin yet? Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Do you think... So if we were playing Alicia Silverstone, you'd probably still be up here. But we're not, so thank you, Jeremiah Watkins.
Man, I was really gonna hold on to Red, White, and Blonde, but instead, hey Doug, I have a joke. Why?
What's happening?
Why did Gollum wrap up his ring? Do you? For Christmases.
I got one for you. What's Gollum's favorite movie?
The Hobbit.
No.
Well, I give up.
Precious.
Precious, based on a novel pushed by sapphires.
Based on the novel by Sapphire. Oh, sorry. Jeff.
Mud.
Mud, yes. She's in a movie called Mud. Yeah, that's the idea.
Doug, I just want to say I'm sorry for you, and I'm very stressed out right now.
Lisa, use your microphone and tell us proudly the name of another.
What?
Oh, yeah, it's Kevin's turn. But it will still be the same game when it gets to you.
Still Reese?
Yeah.
It's Reese for all the
It's
turn.
Reese or nothing. Like, if you can't come up with another Reese. Yeah. I almost just said one of the titles of her movies. I won't do that, though. Kevin?
I think she was in Monsters vs. Aliens, right?
Yeah, she was.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, no. Well, you got a little time to think. Lisa, of course, it's been great. It's been great having you here. Feels like you might not have another one ready to go.
trying to figure out your hint from earlier. You might. I'm sorry, Bobby. It's Bobby's lamp. No, I just. Grease. Because her name.
That's a terrific guess. Thank you,
All right.
Lisa.
Good night.
Lisa Delarios, everybody.
Oh my God, I almost shit. Oh.
What? Because the show's so long or because this is so exciting?
It's nerve-wracking.
It is?
Yeah.
Look at Mark over there. He looks so nervous. Just sipping his weird beer. I mean, it's regular beer, right? Yeah. You got one,
It's a
Rosa?
bacon beer.
I do. I don't know if anyone has said cruel intention.
No, they haven't.
That's why it's nerve-wracking. She did get fingered in Cruel Intentions. I was like, oh my God, that's definitely gonna do it. Oh.
All right. Pass the mic to Joe.
I got the deepest cut. The deepest cut. Jack the Bear.
Yep. Yep. It's true.
One at all.
Good
Dan
job,
DeVito,
Joe.
right?
All right, get it together. Jacob, start talking, please.
My cut's so deep it's in the future. How about A Wrinkle in Time?
That counts. The trailer's
You
out.
know, we've...
I've never done it, but I've been on the show so many times and other people have done it, so I'm going to be very disappointed if you don't accept it.
Because you really can't come up with another one?
That's the one I came up with.
Right, but let's say you had to come up with another one.
Okay.
Would you do that? Because I try to tell people that no, they cannot do movies that are in the future. And generally I say okay when it's a guest that's probably not going to last much longer anyway.
Really? I feel like I've seen some,
Yeah,
some
I've
heavy
never
hitters
I
do
would
that.
never give Sam Levine the opportunity to...
Doug, I'd like
No,
to point out
I-
that movie comes out in March, so she could still be cut from the film.
That's an excellent point.
You gave, no.
She could be Kevin Spacey out of that shit.
You actually gave Sam...
The Hollywood Reporter has dirt on Reese Witherspoon.
You gave Sam
right
Levine
now.
the accountant in San Diego before it came out. I was there.
What?
Yeah, you for Ben Affleck.
All
You
right,
gave-
well, send me the tape. I won't listen to it. What's your answer?
That's my answer. Wrinkle in Time. I want to use it. I can't use it. I'm pretty stumped. It's like really all I have right now. Until I can think of another one.
Well, think of another one instead of continually pressing me to
No, I
let
meant
you
another
cheat.
one while the other people were answering. I could maybe think of
Oh,
another
I
one.
see.
That's really all I
Okay,
have.
we'll
at
come
the
back
moment.
to you later.
No, that's
You're out, but we'll come back
How
to
am I
you.
out? She's in the movie. How am I out? That's going to be controversial, Doug.
I generally don't allow movies that have not come out yet, and every once in a while, maybe I might have said yes to the accountant, but I do not believe you. And like I said, send me the tape. I won't listen to it, and we'll move on with our lives.
Doug, I have a quick way to solve this. What if Reese Witherspoon could create a wrinkle in time where Jacob never answered?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I generally say no to future ones, but you know, maybe one time I said yes, but I...
Doug, if you're allowing future ones, in 20 years, Reese Witherspoon's gonna do a movie I'm writing right now.
What's it called?
It's called Fear 2, Only the Coasters.
See, I trusted him to have an answer, Jeff, when I asked him. Anyway. Jacob Siroff, everybody. Give me that creepy doll. Thank you.
She was in the trailer for A Wrinkle in Time. No. Oh, no, I got it. That military one with... Okay, go ahead.
Wait, what?
The one's not on the army.
I I'm sorry, Adam. I can't make out what you're saying.
What's in the Frozen? My Frozen. Because none of y'all have fucking seen it. Frozen. Boom.
She's not in that.
It was wicked nice being here.
Thank you, Adam Green. All right. Ricky, did you manage to think of one?
Monsters vs. Aliens was my safety because I was her voice in the TV show. So I was like, oh, got this forever. And then it was like, fuck. I think she was in The Importance of Being Earnest.
She was.
Oh my God, okay. Sweet, all right. Okay, I really wasn't sure on that one. All right, good.
I should have said at the beginning that you have to answer a movie that I've written down on this piece of paper.
Got it.
Because I haven't written down A Wrinkle in Time. That would have been a good way to scuttle that problem.
Oh God, now what?
She's got 2 or 3 movies in post, I think, that people might have tried to say. Mark?
Well, continuing with the theme of the night with fear and cruel intentions, Chris Pine and Tom Hardy were vying for the right to finger her in This Means War.
This Means War.
That was my safety.
God damn.
I got nothing.
Yeah, that was the one I had too.
We're back to Demi, and it's out.
I was really excited to give you an answer, but it's fine because I'm just gonna go home again.
I'll take that hoodie, Demi.
That was really powerful.
I sat here for 20 minutes just like, all right, Demi, what are you going to say? How are you going to lead into it?
Very dramatic. Jeff, he's stealing your game with the working the title into a sentence.
Oh, man. And I can't do... doesn't matter. She's in a movie called Overnight Delivery.
Yeah, she is.
All right.
For some reason, the movie Overnight Delivery on IMDb, in parentheses after the title, it says video. I don't know what the fuck that's about. It's a movie. I saw it. It's a movie.
Yeah.
Kevin, you got another one? This is getting tough.
Yeah. So I'm just going to guess one of those holiday movies and hope she's in it. Is she in Valentine's Day?
No.
No.
Thank you, Kevin Kraft.
Wait, the Importance of Being Earnest. Scared Stupid. This was fun, Doug. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Do you want your vodka? Are you going to drink that? All right, he's not going to drink it. I will. I'll tear those off of here. Rosa, how do you feel at this point? Do you think you got
sweaty.
one?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think so. I think it was the first movie she ever did. She was 9. It was a Spielberg movie called Man in the Moon. The Man in the Moon.
Spielberg had something to do with that?
Yeah, he met with her for that. And she's in it, and I think he directed it, actually.
No.
Well, he definitely met with her, but we don't have to know directors, so
No, you
mark
killed
it
it.
down as a win.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Darren.
Great job. Joe is really not sure what to do with
I'm
himself.
seriously stressed. I think she was recently in a film called Just Go With It. Wasn't she? Where she bangs the younger guy, and that's the whole... sorry.
Don't ask the audience.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
answer him.
Sorry.
It's just pretend you're not here.
Sorry, I forgot. Sorry.
Isn't that Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah, I don't think that's a Reese Witherspoon movie.
That would have worked last night.
Just go with it?
Yeah, isn't that a Jennifer Aniston movie?
I think maybe, yeah.
All right.
Doesn't she just go with it? I think she does. I think Jennifer goes with it. Yeah, Jennifer goes with it. It's Adam Sandler.
God damn it.
And the blonde girl.
All right, I guess that's it for me, man. I tried.
Yeah, you might not want to stick around when I say the movies we didn't say because, you know, you're going to kick yourself to death. Thank you, Joe DeRosa.
Do you want to know if I'm not going to be here when you're done. I'm just going to go home. All right, bye.
All right, I'll see you later, buddy. Oh, we're back to you, Ricky. Do you have another miracle
my
poll?
mind is circling around this. I don't know if it's a real movie, but I recall a photo of her in a circus outfit with Robert Pattinson in a magazine, and I can only think of
This is baiting.
Is it?
You just gave it to Demi.
Maybe.
Is it called Water for Elephants?
Yes.
Is that it? That does not sound like a real movie. Wow, I did not think. Okay, all right. So there's got to be something else in the back of my brain.
Again, back to my Jeopardy analogy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if the audience was like, like just making noises, encouraging the person to say it?
Well, I remembered the picture. I just didn't know about the water and elephants.
No, I thought you were on the right track, and you didn't need to get all that encouragement. But Mark, this audience clearly has picked a winner for themselves.
Dude, this is so hard because I know I'm between pronouns.
Right?
I'm between pronouns. I'm a huge Van Halen fan. So when this movie came out, and I like both eras of Van Halen, the Van Hagar era has a song called When It's Love, and it's How Do I Know When It's Love? So I can't remember the name of her movie.
Damn, that sucks.
You're not talking about the song, right? It's a great song.
No, yeah, I love music or whatever you're talking about now.
Well, I'm just gonna relax over here by the piano with my favorite beverages.
It's like, it's either, okay, look, let's just put it on the table. It's either How Do I Know or it's How Do You Know? So why would you title a movie How Do I Know? Because it's like, oh, well, how do I know? It's like, hey, I'm the person in the movie. I'm wondering, how do I know when it's love? Or it could be, hey, how do you know? Where if you were just walking, you just saw a movie. Hey, you say you just saw Frozen. And you're like, man, it was really weird the guy didn't have a belt. And you're walking out, and you see a poster, and it says, how do you know? And you're like, hey, that's talking to me. That's like, hey, honey, that could be us. We should see. So if I was a marketing exec, I'd call the movie How Do You Know?
What are you going with?
He said no speeches.
All right. I'm going to go with the marketing exec, because if there's one thing Reese Witherspoon knows how to do. There's one thing Reese knows how to do. Doug, the answer to the question is, how do you know?
That is correct.
Goddamn marketing execs.
How do I know when it's love?
That movie cost $120 million, by the way. That is not a joke. What? Yeah. Just a fun fact for you all. I don't have...
Oh, someone's read the Panama Papers.
That's a great Van Halen song.
You guys, I'm gonna go. Just turn the lights off when you're done. Turn the leg lamp off before you leave. Do you have another one for us, Demi?
Honestly, I got nothing. So I'm just gonna say 5 words and hope that it forms a sentence.
Okay.
All right. Christmas, car, Judaism, Torah, exit. All right.
It's a good try. Let me have that name tag. Thank you, Demi Adejuyigbe. Thank you. Jeff Tate. Hanging in there.
I think
8 terrible, horrible children are gone. 4 lovely, bright children are left.
Okay, 3.
One of them has a stomach ache.
Is she in a movie called? She's in a movie called Twilight.
Yep.
But it's the one with the. Yeah, it's
She
called
is?
Twilight.
Yeah, it's a no vamps Twilight.
Yeah, it's got Paul Newman and Gene Hackman are in it too. It's like a detective movie.
I don't think Gene Hackman is in it, but you could stop and you got it right. You're good. Someone put tape over their shithead. That was cool. Little instruction saying don't remove till the end of the show. You got anything, Rosa?
Um,
I mean, these are 3 of our greatest competitors that are here on stage with you, so there's no reason to feel bad. You did great.
there's a movie she did with Mark Ruffalo where she a ghost. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, yeah, that one.
What was that?
I saw that shit in theaters 3 times.
There's like a scene with the pneumothorax.
It's called Sweet.
No. No.
It's not called.
Sweet Ghost Alabama.
Not dead again. You again? Are we dead? Chances are.
Oh, fuck.
Is it How Do You Die or How Do We Die?
I want to say
Anything-
it's like having you around or something like that. Oh, fuck.
I want to figure this out with
Is it, hold up, Kinder Darren. Damn.
you. Is it?
I'm calling on my mind gods to give me something.
Was she in any of the Maze Runner movies?
No. They tried to get her. No, I'm just kidding.
You did a great job. here
Pieces,
tonight.
Pieces of You.
There was a Katie Holmes movie called
Pieces of April.
Yeah, but that's not it.
But that's not the game.
Pieces of Me, the jewel.
Thank you, Rosa Salazar. Jesus. Oh!
I've never seen more people ignore dodge a cum rag.
That's a great way to lose, just throwing a cum rag into the crowd. All right, so Ricky, pass that. Hey, can we move these mics around so you each have one? Everybody gets a mic now, or Mark can come grab that one, or.
I feel like it's only in heaven. Heaven can wait. Something about heaven. I'm
But
in
go
heaven.
back in your original
Piece of
place, Mark, because
heaven.
you got to be in order.
Heaven. I'm in heaven. You're in heaven.
Don't confuse me.
Heaven. Piece of heaven.
All right, if you've worked out the
Reese
math,
Witherspoon.
you have to pick
On
a
the
title.
poster, it's Mark Ruffalo. She's dead.
Just pick a title.
It's so close.
What do you want to call it?
Dead again? I don't know.
Oh.
I quit. I don't remember. I'm in heaven. It's not that either. What is it?
No.
Oh, you can't tell me because they can get it. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Ricky Lindholm.
Sorry, Rob.
I like this little Batman guy.
Thank you for my lamp.
right, Mark. We're going to give Jeff his first win if you can't come up with something.
She's just in so many goddamn movies where she's wearing like a sweater. She's got that look on her face like, hey, can you believe it's me? Yeah, we can. There's like, I know that there's a movie that was like, came out a couple years ago. It was around like Oscar award season kind of time, but it didn't get any notice. And it was like her. She's like working in Washington, like trying to like find some.
That's Legally Blonde too, man.
I think I just got to take a shot where I think like she's in a movie where like she's like playing the wife of somebody, you know, and it's
the
like
Sweater's Wife, starring Reese Witherspoon.
The Sweater Maker's Wife.
It's about a sweater that goes time traveling. She's like, I can't believe I married a sweater. It's not even here half the time.
All right, so I'm either gonna go with like one of those like movies, like those McConaughey movies, where like it's like he goes back in time. Like Ghost of Girlfriend's Past, but I don't think she's in that, so.
She's one of our top actresses.
I'm gonna say that she was in that she played like the girlfriend back at home of one of the boys at war in the movie Stop Loss.
No.
I heard the same.
It's that microphone. It makes the things you say come out stupid. Yeah. I got a new one.
Thank you, Mark Ellis. Nice try. Hand me your name tag. And go. And Brian, live Brian, wins all the live in Brian, LA, whatever that says. He wins the prizes. Where's Brian at?
It's back there somewhere.
Oh, I guess he's gone home. Oh, there he is. All right, so yeah, can you reach all that stuff? There you go. It's not quite as much as last night, so that's good, I guess. And Jeff Tate is our winner. Did you have another one ready to go? Another answer to rub it in their faces?
Oh, did anybody say walk the line?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't have any. We named all of them.
No, you missed some, but hang on a second. I don't know why you're yelling. I have it all written down, and I'm just going to say it. You don't get to show off. A Far Off Place, Best Laid Plans, Devil's Knot, Hot Pursuit, Just Like Heaven.
Just Like Heaven, yeah.
Just Like Heaven. Little Nicky, she's the girl in that Sandler movie.
Oh.
She's got a part in Inherent Vice. Penelope, Pleasantville.
Oh, Pleasantville.
Rendition, Sing, the animated movie, The Good Lie, Vanity Fair, and SFW. Those are all the films of Reese Witherspoon. We did it! And Jeff Tate has one win under his belt.
I could be done, right? I can go, right?
Seven more shows to go. Tate Crazy Nights has just begun. We'll see you tomorrow night, Orlando. And we got a lot of shitheads up here. Thank you to Largo. Thank you for everybody that's here tonight. Thank you for staying for such a long presentation. I think tonight's is longer than last night's was. Thanks to all my guests for being here and probably all being gone right now. It's so sad when I come off stage after the show and everyone's gone. Oh, okay, they're still here. Yeah, but I'm talking about the pot smokers. As always, what? all the kids who called us Nickelodeon growing up are a shithead?
Too Nicks, too furious.
Oh, because your name is Nick, so people called you Nickelodeon? Okay. Oh, two Nicks, too furious. Okay. I mean, you saw how that went over with the crowd. Biff Tannen is a shithead. Still having 1,133 days in Donald Trump's first term is a shithead. What? Ginger Spice? For reals? Oh, Ginger Spice leaving the Spice Girls is a shithead. Yeah, that probably wasn't a great move. Shitty resolution when you enlarge pictures and fires are a shithead. Peter McAllister is a shithead. Could you have made this more fucking complicated? Jesus. It's okay. The Big Sick being completely shut out from the damn Golden Globes is a shithead. But they picked up some nominations from the SAG Awards, and the SAG Award for Best Cast, the 5 movies that are nominated for that, Mudbound, Big Sick, 3 Billboards, and a couple others, Lady Bird, and one more. Get Out. Oh, wait, show's over? All of those movies, the movies, Best Picture winner of the Oscars for the last 22 years has been one of the 5 movies nominated by SAG for Best Ensemble. So, Big Sick is back in it, you guys. People who claim Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie are a shithead. I don't think I have as many shitheads as there were contestants, but whatever. This is not a great one to end on. Should have rearranged this shit a little bit. Angry drivers are a shithead.
Now it's time for Doug to watch another talkie. Eyes of gold, his viewing prowess makes him cocky. There's no room in his heart for you, 'cause Doug loves movies.
Once again, today's episode is brought to you in part by Loot Crate. Loot Crate has an epic range of pop culture items for less than $20 a month. It's the best surprise you know is coming. December's Loot Crate theme is Explore, featuring items from Destiny 2, Guardians of the Galaxy, and a few mystery franchises. One lucky subscriber will also win a mega crate of seriously epic proportions. Subscribe by the 19th at 9 p.m. Pacific to receive this month's crate. Go to lootcrate.com/DLM and enter my code DLM to save $3 on any new subscription today. Bye-bye.